Hopefully my fan's not too loud, but go for it.
I'm fucking dying in my studio right now.
Oh my god.
Like I
Where
have the
is your
fan on,
fan?
but it's like way on the other side by the door. And I'm like next to the window. I'm trying to have light on my plants. It's
No,
because
no.
of my plants.
Put them
I'm a
in.
bad mother.
I was gonna say put them in the other room, but
It's like dark in the house because I like close all the blinds and everything.
hmm
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say you.
My Dara.
I was gonna say weird, but not weird in a bad way. But
I'm a weird mother.
you, no, not the mother part. Just weird how you're like you want light, but then you don't want light. So I don't know
I'm
what to
hot.
call it.
That's the thing. Like,
No, I mean when you come into a room, you're like it's so dark in here, and you
oh
open up
yeah,
all the
yeah,
blinds and
yeah,
everything.
that.
But you like a dark house, though, I think. I don't know. No, you don't.
No, I
Because you're
don't
like,
like a
your
dark.
house is super dark house.
Cause I get
My
I
house
get
is not
sad.
super dark.
Like I don't know.
I like dark houses.
I don't
I
know.
like
For
dark.
me, people that have like blankets over their windows and shit, they just want it dark all the time. Like no wonder you're depressed. You know what I mean? Like I look at people like that. Like I don't know. Like when they come outside and their skin is like yellow and like pale, and it's because they have blankets over their. They just look sick to me, and you can feel it, and you
Mm.
can see it.
Do I look sick?
Um,
I'm sick
no,
as fuck.
you don't look sick. You look drained, but it's because you're doing spiritual works. So it's not
Yeah,
because you're in a dark room. It's
yeah.
different. I don't know. I'm happier in the light. Like I like an area that feels like you can be productive.
Mm,
That's what I get out of it.
yeah. I don't know. I like the dark. I like dark rooms when it's supposed to be dark. If it's supposed to be light, I like bright. So I don't know. I guess that's why I don't have blinds because to me, blinds leave or allow the light in too much. Maybe I don't know.
Even when they're closed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
babe. That's why when I'm over there, I wake up at 6 in the morning because the sun wakes me up. It beams right in my face, and I'm like, "Go away,
Go away. No. We
go
need the
away."
sun.
We do need the sun, but not at 6 in the morning.
Yes.
Not when I go to sleep at 2 in the morning.
It's like the best time.
No. Yeah, you could sleep through it though. I can't. As soon as it shines through, I'm like wide awake.
Yeah, once I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah. That's why I told you I'm surprised that you even hear my chirps and all that stuff.
I do,
I
and
don't
I
know.
love it.
I don't know when you're awake to hear
I'm like, ah, he's sleeping so peacefully. Pew, 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 pew,
it.
pew. Ah, he's shooting missiles.
Yeah. I wish I was shooting missiles. I got two targets right now that I can be shooting at.
Right? Oh my
A couple
gosh.
actually.
Well, do
Okay,
you
more
want
than
to
a couple.
briefly do you want to address that, or you don't
All
want to
I'm gonna
go
say
there?
is all I'm gonna say is what's done in the dark will come to light. And just because the father isn't present doesn't mean that the father doesn't know. That
Mm.
that should be enough.
And another thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
There's a bunch of
gosh.
things,
It's
but
right.
I don't wanna use the whole show just for that. Not right now because I gotta go soon.
Yeah, I
If
know.
we had more time then yeah, we'll talk about it. I think I am gonna do a spaces though. I need to like gather my thoughts because I don't want to be all over the place. That's why I
As
say
many
right
notes
now.
as you take, you're still. Well, I don't think you're all over the place. You think that.
When I'm doing the
But
spaces, I feel like I'm just all over the place. Like I go from subject to subject and I don't finish my thoughts. That's why when you're like, "Oh, it was a good one," I'm like, "No, it wasn't."
yes, all of them are.
We talked
But
about a lot of
do
stuff.
you feel like you can't continue because do you feel like you're on a time limit on
Yeah, and I don't know why I
spaces?
do that. Yeah,
I don't think they have a time limit on spaces because
I don't know
there's
if they do or don't, but I know that for me, if I go over 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm losing it. I'm losing them because people's attention spans,
oh
they're
yeah for
short.
sure.
They're very, very limited. So I feel like if I don't get everything out within the first 10 minutes, people are like, oh, fuck, like you're just beating around the bush. Get to it. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But
No.
I don't know why I feel that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I hit that 20-minute mark, I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Hmm. Yeah, me, I don't give a fuck. I
Interesting.
just keep going. Like you
Yeah.
guys are gonna listen the entire episode. Like you guys need to hear how much you all are the problem.
Yeah.
And then of course that's when they click out, but I have to say it, that's my job. I have to say it. You have to
Yeah.
say everything. But yeah, like sometimes I feel like you think that you don't have enough time. But I mean, I
Mm,
guess you kind of do act like that because when you're on cast, you're like, "Oh, I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things to get done." And like I only have a couple minutes. So it's like as soon as you kick on the cast, that's pretty much what you say like first.
I
You're like,
always
I
say I
just got
wanted
on here
to.
for a moment. I can't be
Yeah.
on here that long. And then it's
I
like,
just real quick want to say something,
yes.
and then it's like 20 minutes later. Okay, I gotta go.
But
But
you're
babe,
you're setting yourself up though. Like, you know what I
but
mean?
babe, what did I tell you when we first met though about how I felt with time? I feel like I'm running out of time. I feel like I'm late all the time, and not just
Mm,
like a literal way, but spiritually, I feel like there is no time. Time is finishing fast, and people are still messing around. People are still like, I'll pray later. Eh, I'll get right with God later. And it's like, it's the window's closing, and it's closing fast, and people are not taking it serious. And even the people that think that they're taking it serious don't.
mm-hmm.
And that's basically, well, a couple things. But that's why I said, I keep saying I feel like we can't talk about that right now, though.
Mm,
I said, I told you a little while ago that things are moving because things come to me. Things are coming right now about how to approach this, and it's in prayer. So I don't even know where it's going. So how can I tell people like this is what you're supposed to be preparing for when it's still moving? So I
yeah,
think
but
soon
part
I'll
of
be able
the
to.
oh sorry.
No, good.
I was just gonna say, it's to restore faith in people, belief.
I no, I think that's what changed though. I feel like last week maybe I was still on like, oh, you have time to repent. You have time to get your life in order. You have time for this and that. And I feel like it's shifting into we don't have any more time. You either do it now or you don't. And part of what I mean when I say that is my prayers went from Lord, I wish that they open their hearts to you, to Lord, send them to hell. And it's not just me, because remember how I told you that things just happen around me all the time where it's like videos that I'm watching or videos that get shown to me. Like I'm just scrolling. I don't think I don't even think my feed is consistent anymore with certain things. Like it's not just politics, it's not just raccoons, it's not just one thing. Whatever I'm thinking of or focusing on or what's coming to me, that's what comes to me. Like I'll see it in reels and I'll see it on videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And right now it seems to be that time is running out. And again, I'm not like relying on reels and stuff. Like if I see a reel, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what it is. It's because God already showed me that. So I'm getting more information through reels and through shorts and through videos and through
And
social media.
confirmation.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. And then once I get it, then that's when I talk about it. But right now, it just feels like everything's still kind of moving.
Well, my
But
question is why are you so focused on time running out when we should probably all just be like be
yeah,
go pray do try be active in making a difference, communicating with the community and things like that. Like why are you so focused on like everything just running out? Because it's I would say that's part of like what where your stresses come from, like when it comes to that. And it's like we're not supposed to, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like we're
hmm
not supposed to focus on time because we know it's going to come. We just have to be mentally prepared and
hmm
spiritually prepared for when it does come. So why focus so hard on, oh, we don't have enough time? Because you're draining yourself spiritually and in a modern way, physically, everything. Like you're just
hmm
you're just giving it all away to time. And the reason why I'm saying that to you is because I struggled with time. When we first met, that's all you heard me
hmm
say. I don't have enough time. Man, I wish I had enough time. Like, man, if I was in control of everything, we would have like 18-hour plus daylight
hmm
to to get things done. Like it was always, I don't have time. I wish I had more time. Like, oh my god, I don't have enough time. So like I'm the
I
one that's
think,
doing that to myself, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You're actually repeating what I've been doing, and it has done me no kind of good.
well, I think we both see time differently because when I don't stress over time, but I feel like I am running out of time. So
You,
in the modern,
like you individually, you, not the
hmm
world, not people, not
well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like everything's
okay.
still moving. So, for instance, physically in the modern way, I have all the time I need. I have extra time because right now I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have time. I already got done with everything I was supposed to do and wanted to do. So, yeah, I already finished. I have the rest of the day to just do whatever I want. But then that's the modern way. And spiritually, I feel like, and remember, I told you this, I think last week, was for some reason, feel like as soon as I'm done reading the Bible, the time's gonna end. Like the world's gonna end. and and the videos that I'm seeing are this reality, this what is it called? Like this physical realm is all about you. It is you. So I'm confused because I don't want to think that way. I don't want to be like, oh, the world revolves around me and God is trying to talk to me specifically. And so it is confusing because it's like, what are you trying to tell me then? So if me finishing the Bible is going to be the end of time, whether it's my reality or like, what if I read the Bible and then I die, right? So reality and time can finish for anyone at any moment. It doesn't have to be the end of time, is what I'm trying to say. So, um, fuck, I forgot where I was going with that. God's like, no, not yet. um, yeah, I lost it, but I do see time different now, and I know that time, like, And this is in the Bible that time for God doesn't exist. We can't hold God to a certain time, even though people also say God's timing God's timing is perfect. So when things are gonna happen, they're gonna happen no matter what. And I do believe that, but at the same time, it does feel like okay. So I know I lost myself. So to me, it feels like all these modern things that I feel like I need to do, like whatever physically and in reality I need to do, I get through it fast so that I can do the spiritual work. Because when I'm not doing like physical work, I'm doing spiritual work. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna hurry up so all these things get done, and time helps me. Like I said, it feels like time slows down because I think it was yesterday that I got up out of bed like super late, right? Compared to like normally I try and get out of my room by like 10 so I can start my day and be done by prayer time. So yesterday I started off late and I was like, I'm not gonna have time to read today. And I got done at the same time that I normally finish. And I did even more than I normally do. So I was like, okay, time has to stay still sometimes for me to be able to finish things on time. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it is almost like God is saying, okay, I need you to do these things in the spiritual part of your life. So I'm gonna slow down time in the physical time, in the physical realm. And I do feel that. And then sometimes I feel like a shift. Like you remember yesterday I was like, man, today feels like such a long day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like and yesterday when I first started the day I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time to do anything. And I think I sent you a voice recording of that, so it is out there. I mean, there is proof of what I said. And then by like what 3 or 4, I was already done, and I was like, man, now I got all this all the time, and I was reading, but I don't know. I don't want to feel like all of this reality or time is just for me.
Mm.
I don't know what to think.
Well, I think we're all in our different worlds anyway. So I think time is ticking for people that well, I hope time is ticking for those that don't fucking deserve to, be here anymore cuz they done fucked up their I don't know what you call it, privilege. I don't know. But it's almost one of those things where people say like, "Oh, it's always the good ones that die first," and this is
That die
literally
young, yeah.
hell's. Huh?
Yeah. That die young.
Not die young, but like the good ones just die first, and all the
Mm.
assholes stay here, and everybody's like, "Yeah, this is hell." Everybody that's bad and greedy and the world is full of violence and things like that, and they're just blaming God for everything, and it's like, well, when if this is just hell? Things like that are supposed to happen in
This
hell.
isn't this isn't hell, and the only way you can prove that it's not hell is you get to leave. In hell, you don't get to leave. There is no end. So
That's why bad people still live. They're still
I,
living, and people suck the lives out of each other to stay living. Well, I'm just
but how
saying
much
it to
time is
make a
enough
point
time
though.
though? Yeah, I know.
But
We're
that's
just
what I'm
talking.
saying. Like we're all living in our own reality, our own world, our own sickness, and our own place where we can get ass pats and be
Yeah,
celebrated for fucked up things that we're doing intentionally. So it's
I
like
don't know if I mentioned this.
nobody wants
I'm
to
sorry.
leave their world. But go ahead.
Yeah, even if you do want to leave it, you can't unless you change your mindset. But What I was gonna say was, and I don't know if I mentioned it. I know I talked about it, but I don't know if I mentioned why or what. But two different sources um showed me videos of, I think it was like one of them was a scientist. The other one I didn't even watch it, but I just saw the title of it, and it's like, "Are we living in a simulation of our own creation?" And then the other one was like, um, "Your world only exists for you." And again, it was two different sources, had nothing to do with each other, and I didn't click on the other one, so it can't be like, oh, the algorithm started sending you those type of videos. So one of them I did watch, or I started watching, and the guy lost me when he was like, "Oh, time got created by man so that it can be controlled by man," which is true. I agree with that part.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he said that life was created by nothing, I was like, "Yeah, you lost me." And that's where scientists lose me. I understand their shit, like their information, and like they are like those what is his name? Doubting Thomas or whatever. Like he needs to see it to believe it. That's what scientists are. They need to see things or physics and stuff like that. They need to know exactly where it comes from before they believe. That doesn't mean that they don't believe, and that doesn't mean that they won't get there. But when you're trying to say like things got created out of nothing, that's where you lose me, because that's not even a possibility. Even in science, you need something in order to create something. You can't just have life without a creator. Whatever, it doesn't even matter what you want to call it. If you want to call it energy or frequency or whatever, it doesn't matter. You need something. You can't just create it out of nothing. And then they just go into these rabbit holes, and I was like, I don't have an hour and a half to listen to this crap. So it's just like I just listened to a few
Mm-hmm.
minutes, and I was like, okay, yeah. But yeah, he was one of those people that are saying like we only exist in time and it's only for us. So he was trying to say that that room where they were was created for him and not the person interviewing him. So the guy was like, "So am I just a figment of your imagination?" And then he was like, "Yeah." And then he says, "So when I'm not talking to you, I don't exist?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, he looked at the camera like to his YouTube audience, and it's like, "What?" You can see other videos of me though, and it's true. Like it just doesn't make any sense. I
Yeah.
understand the logic, and I understand like, and just I think real quick, because I am running out of time. But for instance, this one day we were, actually it was when we were coming back from Arizona. Um, I was with my family in the car, and I think we were kind of talking about almost the same type of thing, like where the aliens come from and stuff like that, right? And then I remember looking out the window on my side of the car, and we were on like this lonely highway, and there was really no room for any other. There was a two-lane highway. There was really no room for anything else. And then I did see a car that was on the right side. I think I was on the left, and the car was on the right side. I don't know if it was broken down or what, but it was pulled off to the side. So I saw the car, but I didn't see people. And my brother saw a person, and then he was like, "Oh, something about the guy that was on the side of the road." And I was like, "I didn't see a guy on the side of the road, so to me he doesn't exist." And then it was, oh damn, I forgot what they're called, but is it like non-participating character or something like that, like NPC or something like
I
that?
have no idea.
But my brother was like, let's just say that this is a simulation, and that, or what is it called? A projection of our imagination. And then he was like, so you're saying that in your reality that guy doesn't exist? And I was like, well, he doesn't because I didn't see him. So if I tell the story of this journey that we took, that guy was never there. He was never part of it. But to you, you saw him, so he exists in your story. And then my brother was like, his brain was just like melting, I guess, because he was like, I don't get it. And I was like, you give life to whatever you see.
Mm-hmm.
It exists in your life, but it doesn't in mine. So yeah, we just got into a whole conversation about that, and I think that that's what that guy was trying to say. Like, if you don't, so basically, again, what he was trying to say is that we are the creators of our reality, which that's not necessarily true. Because if it was up to me, there was a lot of people that shouldn't be here, that shouldn't be here, and they shouldn't be created. But let's just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah. See, like that loud ass motorcycles. What's the point?
I
I get
didn't
the point
see
of
it.
a
I
motorcycle.
didn't hear it, so it
it,
don't exist.
it doesn't exist. See,
So I'm imagining ice cream. I don't have ice cream, but I
exactly.
need to
See,
get
that's not.
more ice cream.
I
I know
think you
what it
can make
tastes like.
reality happen,
Yes.
but you
I
can't
see
just.
ice cream in my future.
Yeah,
So it does exist. I can
yeah.
taste it.
So I have a question
Okay.
because they say that, and it is in the Bible, but of course people say that God said that your faith can move mountains, like literally, not just figuratively. Like you can literally move a mountain with your mind. So if I have faith that I can move a mountain with my mind right now, do I have to be present in order for it to happen? So like for instance, if I'm right now this second imagining a mountain moving, let's just say that somewhere in the world there is a mountain moving and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how it's moving, and it's like me right here. I'm over here imagining it. I'm over here making it happen.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that or no?
Yes, I do.
That in faith you can move mountains?
Yep. I believe in that. 100%.
Then I just move the mountain.
I did too. The one out front my house.
Oh.
Is there? It's gone. It's there. It's gone.
Yeah, it's called blinking, babe.
How did you know? Yes. And the reality is that you're not the destroyer. People destroy. So that's like another thing that came to me when talking about moving mountains and shit. Because, you know, like the way that I look at it, it's like you're damaging, like you're trying to get rid of nature. So, you know, I mean, I don't. There's just a lot, and I know we can't really get into it right now, but that's just
Yeah, I
something
was
that
about
came
to
to
say it.
me
I think I have to
when.
go.
Okay. Well, we will for sure in many upcoming Web Run episodes. We're gonna be talking about this, and it's a never-ending topic to us. It's important to us. It should be important to everyone, but for now, this is all we can get to for today. So thank you, babe, for agreeing to do a short Y run with me. I just wanted to do it, and I'm glad that we did it because it was important things that you discussed. So thank you, babe.
Thank you, babe.
And we will catch you guys in the next Y Run podcast episode. Peace.